now we play against.
We have a very interesting line played against the Grandmaster Minic from Yugoslavia. He was a very tactical player. We remember his games against Bobby Fischer that he lost with
Yeah.
white and with black. But he was very dangerous. I mean, you have to be very careful with him. And here I played against the King's Indian,
Zemish.
our Zemish,
Yeah.
that we played a lot of Zemish in these years against the strongest players. And okay, after e5, d5, this is the old variation played by Gligoric himself twice against myself. You remember the game, we showed it already. And it was a long story between the Yugoslav chess school and myself. We tried to demonstrate, myself tried to demonstrate with white that white is better all the time. Black had to, to play
Their school.
again for this variation for black, I mean, trying to rehabilitate the variation. Okay, queen d2, f5. The move order, very important. Now, what did I play? Castle, no?
Yes.
Castle, all right. Here, if he moves f4 immediately, then you change the plan and you have the possibility to attack on the queen side, later, with the idea to come with the pieces there and in one moment to push c5. It's a long way to do it, but it's clear how to play,
So you forgot that you
No,
let
no, but now it's another story.
Okay.
It's another move order,
So if it push you.
If he pushes f4, this is the best line to play for white, You play
okay.
on the other side,
Okay.
Yeah. So, okay, now bishop d3 and knight f6. Until now, is almost the same idea played by Gligoric against myself in 2 games, very important games. The Olympics from Havana and from Lugano, 66 and 68. He lost both games in a very unpleasant manner, I mean, very tactical way. Here, he played a little bit different. I mean, he didn't push, he didn't take immediately, and he played first knight f6. All right, so now it was the moment to try to open a little bit with white. So I took an f5, he took, of course. It's clear that he has to tame with the pawn, because if he takes with the bishop, white has time to push immediately g4, and then it's clearly better for white, attacking immediately the knight. Okay, so this is better, of course. They takes with the pawn, and now knight e2. All right. So king h8. Black played the best moves until now. And here, h3. Why was important to put the king in h8 first? With the king in g8 and the pawn in h2. The idea for white, played by myself in a well-known game against Whitehead, you showed it already later on, is to prepare the move knight g3. And with the king in g8 is very good, because if he pushes f4, you have time to take in h5. And then he has to choose, give a pawn with check in f6, or accept the complete control of e4 square later with the pawn in f4. So therefore, the move king h8 is very good. Now it's impossible to do this because you don't win the pawn. And the position, if you play knight g3, is much better for black after f4, So now white has to be patient and prepare, the idea. So h3. Now we want to play g4 in the best condition. So now he has to push himself, because if he doesn't push himself, now we have time to play g4. Clearly better for white. Almost winning positionally, Okay, f4. So now we have to start all over again here, We are better, white is better, but it's still difficult, Okay, bishop d7. And now king b1. White is preparing a little, Queen e8. It seems that he wants something on the queen side, but in reality, black is defending all the time, with a.
So what was the idea with this move with the king?
The king is better to be a little bit far away, In this variation, is always good to play queen b1, The king is safe in b1.
Safer.
We'll see. Until the end, it's important, the king there. So, okay, rook e1. It seems that now white is coming on the central squares, but later on he wants to push g4, All right, so what did he play? Queen f7, all right. Here,
Yes.
queen f7. And here, bishop c2. Again, the bishop is a little bit far. And in some variations, we threatening also to play queen d3. But it's not necessary. It seems that is good, but in reality, white is preparing the move g4, even if he gives the pawn from h3 to try to open completely the game, you see. All right, so rook g8. Now white is coming back on the g file, you know. All right, bishop f8. Okay, black is defending all the time, but he waits to see what happens next, you know. Now, if you don't play g4, you are better, but you have to try to win. How do you win if you don't do anything? So, okay,
Yeah.
g4 now. Okay, so now g4 takes now. Takes
Yes.
with the knight, and now he has to take a decision. He accepts complete, you know, tactical battle in the next moves, or he plays here knight f4. Even after knight f4, why is better, but it's more difficult. If black has the knight in f4, it's a little bit more difficult. I think he didn't play knight f4 and played something else. I mean, he took there.
He took,
I
yes.
took, yes. And he played normally the move bishop e7. He waits. He waits, and now he's threatening also knight h5. The pawns from f3 and h3 are strong because they are, you know, they prepare something tactically, but in the meantime, they're also weak. If you lose a pawn and you don't have something tactical very quickly, black can defend. So now, okay, here we have to open again, you know, so f4. And now, after this move, white is much better, you know, because white could open completely the game, you
The
know.
game.
Now he's better all over the board, you know. Now it's clear, or white dominates completely the board, you know. And the king from h8 will be in some trouble, the next moves, you see. All right, rook g7. Bishop f2, this is again excellent move, very simple. But we change the diagonal and put the bishop in d4, you know, the move in d4 is much stronger than in g3. All right, so knight h5, but it's a little bit late. Now he realized that it's dangerous, and he put finally the knight there, but it's too late. Why? Because white is not forced to trade queens. Even if you trade queens, we are better. But we don't trade queens, and we are much better. So queen h6, tactical trick. And here it's clear, he can't take in f2 because he will be mate. If he takes in f2, we take in g7, he takes back, and queen takes h7 mate.
Okay.
That is the problem, you know.
Yes.
And now it's nothing to do against the threat, the terrible threat, bishop d4. Bishop d4 is terrible, you know. So, okay, he tries to defend by playing some tactical tricks here, but it's too late, you know. So knight e4, we are coming. White is coming with all pieces. The same idea. Now, if he takes, we take back. Again, he can't take in f2. The same idea to give mate at the end, you know.
Yes.
So what to do? He took, I took, and he tries to, to
Defend.
find some defense. No? Bishop d4, and now knight f6. He has to go back. And now it's clear for everybody, White has control all over the board. We are threatening also bishop e6 in some lines,
Oh, okay.
Decisive advantage.
Yeah.
But it's until now is a lesson how to attack in such kind of position, Not complicated, but very beautiful, Complete control all over the board. So again, he's tied up. What to do?
So this move here was to wait, or
No, we are threatening again bishop e6 or rook takes e7.
okay.
Rook takes e7, takes, and bishop takes f6, terrible position.
Yes.
Yeah. So what to do? Rook d6, well, desperate. I mean, he gives something, but much too late. So I took, he took, and we moved back the queen, and he resigned, no? Or he played something else here. What? Bishop f8, okay.
Bishop f8 and
Bishop
resigned.
f8 and resigned, because now white is winning by playing something, but probably the best way to win immediately is to play queen e8. Yeah, queen e8. Now you are forced to what to do. If he takes, he loses at least a piece. Okay, takes, we take with the rook. Now king g8, the only move. No,
Possible, yes.
no, king g8. Rook
king
g8, bishop takes f6.
Yes.
King g8, and now rook c8, for instance. Now rook c8.
Rook c8?
Rook c8, yeah, we attack the pawn, and this complete Zugzwang. Exchange up and complete Zugzwang.
Yeah.
And the next move is rook f1,
Yeah.
We saw fantastic bishop on d4. And the attack continues. The position is completely winning, but the attack continues. Yeah. But catastrophe for black.
Correct.
Very beautiful and very interesting line,
Mhm.
where white could demonstrate that his idea was better and more dangerous in this kind of King's Indian. Yeah. So the story continued. Gligoric lost, all the others lost, Minic lost, the same variation.
So
Nice.
yeah, hopefully the new generation
Will understand. Yeah.
will understand and will continue the fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you,
You're
Mr.
welcome.
Gheorghiu.